This conference will now be recorded.
GUI, okay. But apart from web application, what kind of applications we can develop by using Python? Audio, video. Randomly you can tell. Continuously you can't say. But randomly, what kind of applications we can develop by using Python? Online, anyone? Online. Please unmute it and you can tell to me. No one. Image applications, enterprise applications, seeing book, you are not telling the answers. So, okay, fine. So next we are going to see here, next, yesterday, who implemented Python? Who implemented Python? Guido van Rossum. In which year? 1991. By which organization? National Research Institute of Mathematics and Computer Science. Okay. In which country? Netherlands. How Python name is derived? What is that series name? Monty Python Flying Series. What is the difference between statically typed and dynamically typed? What is the meaning of that? What, madam? Yesterday not came. That is the reason. At least you can see the recording class, ne? When you are at it, then. Girls, anybody, if you downloaded that recording video, na, you should just forward again. That you can mention the date and you can forward in the WhatsApp groups. Okay, why? Because the people who have missed already, I told you, na, every day I will have 8 recording class. It has to be stored in my system, means it is very difficult. So I will be deleted. So you people have to be send that again. Okay, na, you can request anybody or any person or something. You are having yes, last night. Okay. So, okay, today we are having class at 9 to 10 and 11 to 12 also. Yesterday only I told you. Right. So, today we are going to discuss one more interview question. So, what we are going to discuss here? One more interview question. See, what I observed is you people are coming to the classes, but you people are not at all studying. Okay. I will continue like this 3 or 4 days, but if I observe you people are not studying, so I will discontinue the class. You want jobs or not? Right. So today, if I am discussing some concept, means you people have to be prepared with that. Tomorrow, if I am asking any question, if you people are unable to answer for that, I will observe for 2 to 3 days. But next day, I won't continue the class. If you want to talk with the management, I don't bother about it. Why? Because finally you need to get the subject right. So that is my motto. So if you are sitting in the class, ideally, I won't answer anything. I was introvert person. I don't like such kind of answers. So if I ask any question, so you people have to be respond for that. Okay. So see here, interview question. So my interview question is, what is the difference between? Next question. Interview question. Okay, so what is the difference between scripting languages and programming languages? What is the difference between scripting languages and programming languages? This is also most asked interview question. Okay, so what is the main difference between them? So one side you can keep heading like scripting languages. What you are going to keep here? Scripting languages. And here you can keep it as an programming languages. So let us see here. It is based on the interpreter. It is based on the interpreter. Okay. Sir. Okay, okay, okay. Fine. Just wait, guys. So when GoToMeeting is created, na, so it will get like this. The people who are attend. If you want to share the screen in mobile, you are installing now. You need to give permission. You need to access your laptop email ID with organizer and presenter. Once you can do na tomorrow. Once you can tell to me, I can tell. Then it will ask you. If you give permission to the system, then it will share the screen. Otherwise, screen will not be shared. Okay. So then you need to share the screen. And tomorrow Saturday na I won't come. Monday I will come again. So that either now you can create na I will tell you. August time. It's okay, fine. Monday I will tell to you. Tomorrow you can manage na anyway. Hmm. Actually, when we are working with other Skype and everything, na Zoom, some network issues we are getting. Yes, lot of network issues. Sometimes Skype meetings are not generated. Sometimes you are getting problem with GoToMeeting. We will not get such type of problems. Continuity will be there. So that is the reason I am using GoToMeeting from 2020 onwards. Okay, fine. So it is based on interpreter. Okay. Next here it is based on the compiler. Based on the compiler. Okay. And see here it is used for combining. It is used for combining existing components, existing components. While coming to here, it is used for developing from scratch, from scratch. See, why I'm saying here it is used for combining existing components. Why? Because in Python or Ruby or Perl language, you will have some predefined functions. By using that predefined functions, you are implementing the logics. But in Java, for suppose stack operation is there. Okay, in C language, C. If you want to implement stack operation by using pointers, we are implementing inserting data, deleting data, popping, pushing, everything you are doing. But for that also you are implementing the logic in your C language. But in Python, if you are applying the same thing in Python, Python is having some predefined functions or not. So that is the reason combining existing components. And here it is used to develop from scratch. From the scratch you need to develop everything. Okay. So next point, it runs inside the program. It runs inside the program, and it is dependent on it. Okay. Next, here it requires, it is independent, sorry, it is independent, it is independent of a parent program. Which program? Parent program. So next, it does not, it does not require, it does not require compiling the file, compiling the file and running directly. Already I told you, when we are working with scripting languages, no need to compile, so directly we can execute the programs at runtime, right? So that is this point. So next point, it requires, it requires to compile, to compile the file first, the file first. After compiling the program only it will generate output, otherwise it will not generate any output. Okay. So next, it has no inter intermediate object code, no intermediate object code. But coming to here, it contains intermediate object code. So that is nothing but .exe file types, .exe file types. So next, it does not support, it does not support data types. What it does not support? Data types, graphics designs, graphic designs, and user interface design, or support limited. Okay. When coming to here, it has rich rich support for graphics designing, graphics design graphics design, comma, data types. In programming languages, data types are mandatory. Why? Because when you are defining variables, data types are mandatory. Okay. And user interface design, user interface design. So next point we are going to see, users can easily write and use it, easily write and use it. But coming to here, it can be difficult, it can be difficult, it can be difficult to use and write, to use and write. So these are the differences between your programming languages and any scripting languages. Okay, these are the main differences between your programming languages and scripting languages. Okay. Did you understood or not? See, like compiler and interpreter, in compiler and interpreter also we have discussed the same differences. Why? Because programming languages uses compiler, this scripting languages using interpreter. So that is the reason similar difference will be present between your programming language and scripting language. Okay. Can you tell me what are the real time examples for Python? You people are saying that Python is very famous for AI, machine learning, deep learning. You people are saying like that, right? So can you give me any real time examples where we are using this software? Anyone? You are telling that Python is a very trending language. It is very simple, easy to use. You are saying like that. But in which technologies, in which applications we are using this Python? Can anybody tell me? I told you na, AI and all these are nothing but different types of applications what we are developing in Python. But I'm asking, what are the real-time applications we are developed by using Python and currently we are running? You are running in your mobile so many applications, right? Can you name some applications which are developed by using Python? You have to know or not? ChatGPT, yeah. So it is developed by Python. I think. Yeah, it's okay. Instagram. You are using Instagram or not? So Instagram is an application which is developed by using Python. Okay, Google Maps. You are going to one place to another place by using Google Maps. Google Maps is also developed by using Python. You are using YouTube or not? You are using YouTube or not? See, in your mobile, all these applications will be present, but you people don't know these are the applications developed by using Python. But you are using every day, posting, yeah, commenting. You are doing or not? So next, Dropbox. Actually, Dropbox is nothing but a cloud area which is used to store data in your cloud. Okay, for that purpose, using Dropbox, like your Google Drive. In Google Drive, how you are storing the data, in the same way in Dropbox also, up to 1 GB it will be free. If more than 1 GB it will be present, you need to purchase that and you need to store your data in the cloud. So that is nothing but Dropbox application. So next, Netflix. You are using movies or not, right? Movies, web series. This is also developed by using Python. Next, Quora. Quora is an application which is used to develop by using Python. You people don't know, but frequently we are using these applications in your mobile or not, right? In Google, if you are giving anything, it was searching an answer by using Quora website. Which website? In Quora, if you are giving any question, it was generating some solution for that or not. So next, in the same way, real-time games. Gaming applications are also developed by using Python. So what type of gaming applications we have developed? So Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2. This is the first game. Next one, Civilization 4. But these are not for famous games. But by using Python, we can develop also. See, by using Python, we can develop any kind of application, gaming application, 3D CAD applications, console application, desktop applications, AI, machine learning. Different types of applications can be developed by using Python. Not only Python, you can take any programming language. By using any programming language, you can develop different types of applications. Understood or not? So next, Freedom Force. What is the next game? Freedom Force. So next one, Disney Toontown. What we are going to take here? Disney Toontown. Okay. So these are the real-time games which are developed by using Python. Okay, na? So these are the apps and application. In some interviews, they will ask you, can you name some real-time examples for Python? Then you need to explain all these things. Okay, na? Next, keep a side heading Python tokens. Keep a side heading Python tokens. Python tokens. Now tell me, what is a token? C language is there, C++ it is there, Java it is there, .NET it is there. What is the meaning of token? What is the meaning of token? Your BTechs completed, degrees completed with your original ODs, but you don't know what is token. So what is token? See, I'm telling to you one thing, Amma. You people are thinking that I was getting 90 percentage, 80 percentage. My IQ level is too good. Some people are overconfident, but for them, I need to tell only one thing. You people are overconfident, but if you go for any interview, you are very intelligent, but you need to think, for you one competitor will be there in that interview. You have to remember that point. See, every time you should be down to earth. Don't be overconfident. My IQ level is too good. I don't write anything. Once I listen, I can remember everything. Don't think like that. Okay. Why? Because interviews are going very tough. Maybe they will ask unknown question, anything. Unknown logical program they will ask. Then you have to use your brain. So whatever we have discussed here, they won't ask that questions. Maybe apart from that, they will ask another questions also. Then you need to think logically. Understood or not? So that is the reason everyday practice is mandatory for coding. Okay. Don't be overconfident that I know everything. See, still we are a faculties. We thought that we need to learn something. See, software person or IT person or developer, always a learner, always a learner. See, now you are learning the course now. After getting any certificates or something like that, I know Python very well. Don't say like that. Why? Because every year some new concepts will be come in Python programming. Every time you are a learner. Every time you are going to develop new things. So that is the reason software person is always a learner. Even we are a learners, you are a learners. Understood or not? So if you are doing any project also, still you are a learner. That point you have to remember. Okay na? But after completing this, one mock interview will be there. If you qualify in that mock interview only, they will show you the placements. If you are not qualified in the mock interview, you are not eligible for the placements. And in that mock interview, you have to get out of 10 8 marks. How many marks you need to get? 8 marks. If you are getting below 8 marks, you are not eligible for the placements. That is for clear. Why? Because sometimes I can take the mock interview or other person will take the mock interview. But if I am taking the mock interview, the interview will be very tough. That I am saying very seriously. I will ask your self introduction. If you are keeping in your resume, for suppose reading books, I will ask what kind of books you will read, and tell me the other name, tell me about that book, explain briefly. Or I will ask your academic project. If you like singing, can you sing one song? I will ask like that. My interview is going to be very tough. Out of 20 or 30 people, I need to select only 3 or 4 people. That is completely your wish. Understood or not? But if I am taking mock interview, that will be very tough. That is the reason, don't show attitude in front of anyone. You should be very simple and very looking very professional. Don't show any attitude. I don't like especially attitude people. Understood or not? You should be always see how much money you are having, how much level you are having. I don't mind, but you should be always down to earth. That makes you show you growth in your life. Understood or not? If you show attitude and everything, but one day the downfall will be started. Understood or not? So that is the reason, for every person I am giving this suggestion for you. But don't show any attitude in front of the interviewer. Even if I'm taking mock interview also, first I will observe the person attitude. If the person is behaving rude and he was giving rude answers, I will not going to select that person for the next level. Clear or not? So this is my request from my side. Why? Because we are taking mock interview means we need some respect. How much money you are having, you are coming in the car, I don't mind. How much subject you are having, how much knowledge you are gaining is very very important. That I am giving very clarity to you. Understood or not? So this is the way I am taking the interview. So I was rejected lot of the people. You can ask any my students, they will say interview is going to be very tough. Sometimes I will tell you to write down the program on the spot, or I can tell bring your laptop, type the program in front of me and show me the execution. I can ask questions like anything. So you should be prepared for that. Okay na? So okay. So Python tokens. Tell me what is a token. So tell me what is the definition of a token. You don't know? What is the meaning of a token? Individual unit of a program. Individual unit of a program. See, for suppose your education syllabus is there. Okay. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. Unit 1 syllabus is there, link up with the Unit 2. Unit 2 syllabus is there, link up with the Unit 3. Why I am calling it as a unit of a program? When you are writing a program, we are using keywords, we are using data types, we are using operators. Am I right or wrong? So here keywords is one unit, operators is one unit, identifiers is one unit, okay, data types is one unit. By combining all these units, finally you are designing one program. So that is the reason you are calling it as an individual unit of a program. Okay, it is sorry. So mainly here we have to remember four concepts. First one is nothing but keywords. Okay, second one identifiers. Okay, third one you are having data types. What you are having? Data types. And fourth one is nothing but an operators. What we are calling it as an operators. These are the four concepts which are present in your Python. Okay, these are the four concepts. Now what is the first concept you are having? Keywords. So what are keywords? Tell me. While you are writing any program, what are the keywords? If, else, break, continue, go to. Okay na? Next, case, switch, that you have learned in your C language. Now tell me, how many keywords are present in C language normally? You are from CSE and IT background only, na? See, already 4 years completed. You forgotten the technical knowledge. How you will crack the technical interview? Huh? How many keywords are there? This is the knowledge you are having. I'm not shaming you, but I'm telling you how much knowledge you are having. When you learn any subject in your education, you have to remember that. But if you're not remembering, means you need to check how your brain is working, how your brain is sharply working. Okay, check your technical skills. So by that you can understand, you will get one clarity at what level we are having. Okay, na? How many keywords we are having in C language?
34.
34. How many are there? Totally 40. How many keywords are there? 40 keywords are there. But in that, 32 keywords are standard keywords. But remaining 8 are optional keywords. That is in C language, not in Python. In C language, how many keywords are there? 40 keywords are there. In that, 32 keywords are standard keywords. 32 keywords means what? If, else, break, continue, go to, okay, static, switch case. Okay, so all these are nothing but what we while, do, all these are nothing but 32 standard keywords. In C++, Java, .NET, all these are common keywords, standard keywords. Coming to the optional keywords, near, far, entry, okay, these are nothing but optional keywords. Like that, you will have 8 optional keywords in your C language. But basically, if anybody is teaching C language, they will tell you only 32 keywords are there. But originally we are having 40 keywords. Okay, this near, far keywords are there, na? We are using these keywords in, again, pointers concept. Which concept? Pointers concept. So that is the reason they won't discuss about optional keywords. They will discuss only standard keywords. Okay, now we can see in Python what are the keywords we are using, and these keywords will be used in which topics. I will mention the topics also where we can use these keywords. Then when I'm discussing the keywords, you will analyze, okay, this keyword will be used in particular topic. Okay, in that, first keywords I need to discuss here is, see here, true, comma, false. These two keywords are nothing but Boolean data types. What we are going to call it as an Boolean data types. See, normally in Java and C language or C++.NET, true and false will be represented with small letters only. Okay, but in Python, in every word, starting letter should be a capital letter. True or false, the starting letter should be a capital letter. For suppose, see here, I am taking here IDLE. What I would like to take here, IDLE. For suppose, if I am taking here S is equal to true. See, you are getting a name error or not. But if I am giving S is equal to true, now you are getting any error? No. That is the reason true and false should always be represented in starting letter as capital letter. If you are giving small letter, it will raise an error. Okay, na? So Boolean data types, they we can say none. What is the meaning of none? What is the meaning of none? None means what? Nothing is there. That is nothing but none. But where we can use this topic, for suppose you are declaring variable. Okay. See, for suppose I was giving here a is equal to some 12 value. If you are giving here print a, it was printing 12 value. But I don't want to assign any value to the particular variable, then you are making it as an none. If I am giving here print of a, what it was printing? None. None means it works like a null. Okay. In C, C++, Java or .NET, if you are not going to place any value to the variable, then you need to make that variable as a null variable. That means nothing, you are not assigning any value to it. But in Python, we never use null. Instead of null, you are making it as a none. Okay, na? So next, we are going to see here, next one, end. What is, where we can use end? Logical operators. Which concept we are using? Logical operators. Okay, so next, as keyword. where we can use this as keyword? Defining packages. When we are defining packages, then we can use this as keyword. Okay, so next to def, where we can use def? Yes, very good. Functions. Which concept we can use? Functions. So next, class. Class is also one keyword, right? Where we can use this class? User defined classes. User defined classes. To define user defined classes. Next, continue and break. Where we can use the keywords? Continue and break. Which kind of statements? Jumping statements. Which statements? Jumping statements. So next, else. Else is used with which concept? Conditional. Conditional statements. Next, finally. Finally, where we can use finally? Exception handling. Which concept? Exception handling. Next, elif. Where we can use elif? Conditional statement. Why? Because in C language, you are going to call it as an else if, but in Python, you can call it as an elif. Okay. So next, what we are going to take here? Del. Del is nothing but work like a destructor. How it work like a destructor. Next, except. Where we can use except? Exception handling. Exception handling. So next, global. Global is a keyword which is used in functions topic. So next, for. Where we can use for? Looping statements. Next, if. If is nothing but again conditional statement. Next, from. Where we can use from keyword? Packages. Where we can use from keyword? Packages. From import. You can write down from and import. Both will be used to define your packages. So next, raise. Raise is again used in exception handling concept. Which concept? Exception handling concept. So next, try. Even raise and try. I am writing here only raise and try. Both will be used in which concept? Exception handling. Okay. So raise and try. Or where we can use logical operator. Logical operator. So next, return statement. Where we can use return is used in again functions. Okay. So next, pass. Where we can use the pass keyword? Classes. Okay. So pass is a keyword. It is implemented in Python. It is not present in any other languages. Non-local. It is also used in which concept? Functions. So next, in comma, in and not in. You can give in and not in. These two are nothing but an operators. Okay. So next, lambda. What you are calling it as an lambda? Lambda is again nothing but an function. Okay. So this is all about your keywords. All about your keywords. Okay. If accept, finally, raise. Okay, try. So all these are nothing but what we are calling it as an keywords. You have to remember, whenever we are using this keyword, this keyword is used in particular concept. You have to remember it. Okay na? So some people may say that keywords means they will said one after another. Okay, but they won't tell in which concepts we can use. But I am telling very clearly. So the keyword is used in which concept? So now keyword topic is completed. Online, everybody understood? Online, everybody, did you understood or not? Please respond to me. So next is second concept, identifiers. What is the next topic? Identifiers. See in tokens, what is the next topic? Identifiers. Identifiers are common in C, C++, Java, .NET, Python. All the languages identifiers are common. Now tell me what is an identifier? What is an identifier? Variables are nothing but an identifiers. Variables means that may be a class name, that may be a function name, that may be a package name, anything, method name, anything you can call it as an identifier. Whatever the rules you are applying for identifiers, the same rules will be used for class name, method name, function name, package name. Same rules you will use. Okay, so now write down what is the definition of an identifiers. These are the names, these are the names given to the fundamental building blocks, fundamental building blocks in a program. Fundamental building blocks in a program. Okay, so these are, so what are identifiers? These are variables, or you can call class name, or you can call object name. For object name also same rules you can apply. Functions, comma list, comma dictionaries. For all these you are going to call it as an identifiers. What we are calling it as an identifiers. Why? Because list name you are giving some variable name. Dictionary name you are giving some variable name. Am I right or wrong? Object name is also giving some variable name. So that is the reason all these things can be called it as an identifier. Identifiers are the variable names which are used to store some value into it. Right? Completed up to here. Now we can see rules. If you want to represent variables, what are the rules you are having? So first point, it is an long sequence. It is an long sequence of characters and numbers. What we are going to take here? Long sequence of characters and numbers. Variable should have a combination with characters and numbers. So next, second point, no special character is used except underscore. Underscore. Okay, you have to use only underscore. We should not use any other special characters when you are defining an variable. Okay, no special character is used except underscore. Keywords. Third point, this is keywords cannot be used as an variable name. This is the another one. And fourth one, Python is case sensitive. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Uppercase or lowercase? Anything you can take. Uppercase only. Case sensitive means how you are defining variable initially in the program, same variable name can be called throughout the program. If you are using uppercase only. If you are using lowercase, you can use lowercase only. Understood or not? So any one of the case you have to use. Or if you are giving combination of uppercase and lowercase, then you have to define the variable in uppercase and lowercase. So that is the reason you are calling it as a case sensitive language. And first character, first character of an identifier can be character. Identifier can be character underscore. Either character it will be there, or you will have underscore, but not digit, but not digit. Now you understood, right? Now you understood or not? What are the rules? Tell me, what is an identifier? Ah, it is nothing but a variable name which is used to store some values into it. Okay. And can you give some examples for identifiers? Variable name, object name, class name, list name, dictionary name, everything you should be call it as an, what we are calling it as an identifier. What are the rules? Variable name always should start with uppercase or lowercase or underscore. It should not start with any digit or any other special characters. And no keywords can be used as an variable name. So previously I have discussed some keywords, right? So no keyword is used as a variable name. You have to remember that point also. Okay. So next we are going to see here, what is the next one? It is a case sensitive language. Okay na, I will show you one example. For suppose you are defining name variable, so it is a valid variable name. If you are giving one capital letter, one small letter, it is also valid variable name. If you are giving only starting letter capital, it is also valid. Student underscore name, so this is also an valid. But if you are giving student space name, it is invalid. I am writing this point here. Sixth point, no space is given. No space is given to the, no space is given to the variable name. If you are giving space, then it will display an error. Okay. No space is given between, given, you can write down like this, given between the variable name, given between the variable name. So next, you should not start the variable name with digit. See, starting you cannot give, but ending you can give. It is valid. Name underscore one, it is also an valid name. If you are giving any special character, then it is an invalid. Okay na. So these are the examples how you need to define your variables. Okay na, write down examples. You can write down any other examples. Not only these examples, you can write down any other examples based on your requirement. Only 5 minutes is there, na? Did you understood what we are discussing? Everyone, did you understood or not? Completed. So now see, in how many ways we can define variables in Python. There are 3 ways to define variables. So first way, single value can be, first listen to me. Single value can be assigned to single variable. Single variable. Okay, single value can be assigned to single variable. So I will show you examples. See here, I'm taking, we will close this one ideally. So let us see here. A is equal to John. So print of A. So it was printing or not? So A is equal to, if you are giving some phone number. So print of a C. I am redeclaring the variables here. When you are defining, see in Java, if you are redefining the variables, you will get an ambiguity problem. It will remove the old data and it is replaced with new data. But here, it for single variable you can define n number of times with a different kind of values. Understood or not? So a is equal to, you are giving some character. So oh, double quotations, single quotations. Na? A is equal to, you are giving some single quotations. So print of A, it was printing or not? It was printing or not? But here you are assigning only single value to the single variable. You are assigning single value to the single variable. Okay. So next, type 2 we can see. What we can see? Type 2. So now you are going to take here, single value can be assigned to the multiple variables. Okay. Single value can be assigned to the multiple variables. Multiple variables. If I am taking here examples, so let us see here. So let us see here, A comma B comma C equal to 34. Sorry. So see here, A is equal to B equal to C equal to sum 23. If I am giving here print of A, if I am giving here print of B, okay. If I am giving here print of C, whenever you want print C, capital C I have given, so that is the reason you are getting an error. Okay, see, you are assigning single value to the multiple variables. Okay, na? So these two syntaxes we can use in other programming languages also. Okay, same syntaxes. So I was removing this one. So next we are going to see here third way. What is the third one? Multiple values multiple values can be assigned to multiple variables. Multiple variables, I am taking here example. So let us see here how we can assign multiple values to the multiple variables. Now I am giving D is equal to, sorry, you are giving x comma y comma z equal to 23, 34, 45. Now if you are giving here print of x 23, print of y, it will print 34, print of z, it will print 45. Okay, so this is the way you can assign multiple values to the multiple variables. Actually this syntax is not present in other programming languages, it is present in only Python coding. Okay na? So this is nothing but third way. Okay, so these are the three ways to define variables in your Python. Everybody, did you understood? Online, did you understood them? Okay, fine, right. So again we are having class at today 11 o'clock. Why? Because tomorrow there is no class. Saturday Sunday holiday na. Saturdays I will not be available. So again class will be there on Monday. But Monday also you are having class at 9 to 10 and 11 to 12. Understood? You can come to room number 10. Okay, at 11 to 12. At 11 to 12 today, which room? Room number 10. That room. Can I scroll it? Understanding everyone today what we have discussed. Any queries are there in today class? No, na? You understand what is token, what are keywords, what are identifiers, and what is the difference between programming languages and scripting languages. So when we are coming to 11 o'clock, we will discuss about data types. What we will discuss about data types. So in tokens, we are having 4 topics. Already 2 topics are completed. So next we are going to discuss about data types in 11 to 12. Can I scroll it? Third one. In these 3 days, you are having any doubts? No doubts. Every day you are having clarity of the subject, right? When we have started Wednesday, na? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So two recording classes. Whatever the recording classes you are having today, that will become like 1 to 1:30 middle. I will share the two recording classes in the WhatsApp group. Okay, na? I will keep like this. Today date recording class 1. Today date recording class 2. So by that you will not have any confusion. Every day I'm sending with the date now. Why I'm sending with the date? That that day particularly I have taken the class. I have to know in this date we have discussed this topic. Okay, fine. Everybody completed, right? Okay, bye everyone. Again, we are going to meet at 11 o'clock with the same link. Okay, the guys, the people who are attending in online, you can join with the same link at 11 o'clock. Okay, now?